All right, so picture this. Imagine a friend asks for their money back, and not even like a crazy amount, just a normal loan. But instead of paying up, you decide to murder them.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah, no kidding, right. And it gets worse. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a whole string of murders, all because of this person's addiction to online gambling. They'd rather kill than pay their debts.
So it's not just like a heat-of-the-moment kind of thing.
No, totally calculated, planned out. We're diving into some seriously dark stuff today.
Well, I'm all ears.
The source material for this one is a YouTube video transcript. Ray William Johnson, you know him.
Yeah, I've seen some of his videos.
So this video of his is called "This Entitled Woman Just Started Killing People," and it's about this woman in Thailand named Am. She went deep into online gambling, and it took her down, well, a seriously messed up path.
I've heard of gambling addiction leading to some bad stuff, but murder, that's next level.
Yeah, it's wild. And that's what we're going to unpack today. What makes someone go that far? What are the steps along the way? Let's start back in 2015. Am is around 26, living in Thailand, and she borrows about $3,000 from a friend.
Okay, not an insignificant amount, but you wouldn't think it'd be life or death.
Right, exactly. Most people would, try to work something out, maybe pay it back in installments, or at least feel bad about it.
Yeah, you'd figure they'd apologize or something, at least acknowledge they owe the money.
Exactly. But not Am. Her solution. Researching how to get cyanide? Online. She actually went and looked up how to buy poison. This wasn't some impulsive spur-of-the-moment thing. This was planned.
Whoa, hold on. So she's already thinking about murder at this point, not just like skipping town or something.
Apparently. And it gets even creepier. So she gets the cyanide, goes to her friend's apartment, and, well, the source is a bit vague on the detail. They just say she poisoned her friend, maybe through food or a drink.
Yikes. And this friend, did they have any idea?
I doubt it. I mean, who expects their friend to try and kill them over a loan? And then, the craziest part, Am got away with it.
Seriously, how?
Well, they thought the friend died of heart failure. Turns out, cyanide can be tough to detect without specific tests, and they didn't do a full autopsy.
Oh, wow. So she literally got away with murder.
Yep. And she even stole some of her friend's stuff before leaving.
That's a cold. Like, no remorse at all.
And it gets weirder. After all this, she goes and marries a police officer. You'd think she'd be laying low, but nope.
Wait, a police officer? That's... Wow. Talk about irony.
Right. You'd think that close call would make her change her ways. But as we'll see, addiction can really mess with your head, and ended up going back to online gambling.
So the debts start piling up again, I'm guessing.
You got it. And what does she do? You guessed it, more cyanide.
Oh no, not again.
It's like that first murder. It became her go-to solution for any money problem.
Scary stuff.
So it's like a pattern now, a cycle of borrowing, gambling, and murder. Exactly. Fast forward to 2020, she's borrowing from more friends, and when they ask for their money, bam, she poisons them. This time, the source gives us some more details, and it's pretty chilling.
So what happened? Give me the rundown.
Well, first, another friend killed at her house 4 months after she starts borrowing again. Then, get this, another friend poisoned with cyanide hidden in a diet pill.
Whoa, that's messed up. Using a diet pill, tricking them like that?
It gets worse. Another friend poisoned at a villa, then another at their own home.
So she's getting bolder now, going to other people's places to kill them.
Yeah, it seems so. And every time she steals stuff to sell cash, jewelry, handbags, anything she can turn into gambling money. And we're talking big money here, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars a day.
That's insane. I mean, the lengths she's gonna just to keep gambling.
It's a crazy level of addiction, and it just keeps escalating. 2022 rolls around, and she's killing even more people.
What? More? She didn't get caught after all those other murders.
Nope. And it seems like she was getting more confident, thinking she could get away with anything.
So how many more victims?
It's a lot. First, a police captain. She met him through her husband. The very next day, she poisons a friend she met while shopping for vegetables. Then another friend at her house, followed 2 days later by another friend at the market. And then, just to top it off, another one at a coffee shop.
Wow. That's a whole lot of people in a short amount of time. Just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's terrifying how quickly it all happened. And all this time, she was married to a police officer.
It's like she was living a double life, completely normal on the surface, but underneath.
Totally. But there was one time, one close call, where it almost fell apart.
Oh, what happened?
One of her friends lent her $7,500. They met at a restaurant. Anne was supposed to pay her back, but instead she offered her friend some cough medicine.
Laced with cyanide, I'm guessing.
You got it. The friend collapsed right there in the restaurant, and Am took her purse and ran.
So, did the friend die?
No, this one actually survived, but she had no idea it was Am who poisoned her. Probably just thought she got sick or something.
So she got lucky. Really, really lucky.
For sure. But Am just kept going. A few months later, she poisoned yet another friend. But here's the thing. Her husband, the police officer, found out about everything.
Oh, wow. So finally, someone knows.
Yeah.
What did he do? Turn her in?
Nope. You're not going to believe this. He became her accomplice.
No way. A police officer helping his wife cover up murders. Why would he do that?
According to the source, he was probably motivated by the money and the fact that she hadn't been caught yet. I guess he figured, why stop now?
I guess. But that's so messed up. Talk about a breach of trust.
Yeah, no kidding. And his involvement got more intense over time. In 2023, Am's ex-boyfriend asked her to pay back some money he lent her years ago.
Oh boy. I can see where this is going.
She went to his house, poisoned him, and stole his cash and jewelry. And guess who was the getaway driver?
Her husband, the cop. Unreal.
He was fully on board with the whole murder scheme at this point.
And they thought they could just keep getting away with it.
Apparently so, because just a month later, M poisoned another police officer. This one, the source doesn't say why she did it. Maybe he was getting suspicious, or maybe, I don't know, maybe she was just enjoying it at this point. It's chilling.
So at this point, it's like 13 people, all poisoned with cyanide, and no one's caught on.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable. But finally, things started to fall apart. M met a new friend, Koi, and invited her on a trip for a Buddhist protection ritual.
A protection ritual? You're kidding, right? The irony is just, wow.
It's insane. So they go to this pier to release some live fish, which is part of the ritual, and Am poisons Koi right there. She dies quickly. Am steals her purse and runs off.
So same MO as always. But this time, something was different, right? This is when she finally got caught.
Exactly. This time, Koi's mother knew something was wrong. She knew her daughter wouldn't just collapse and die like that. She insisted the police investigate further, wouldn't let it go.
Thank goodness for that mother's intuition. It's what finally broke the case open.
Absolutely. They did an autopsy, found the cyanide, and that's when the police finally started looking into Am. Of course, when they questioned her, she denied everything. Said she wasn't even with Koi at the pier.
But she underestimated technology, didn't she?
Big time. There was security footage from the pier showing them together, clear as day. Am and Koi with the bag of fish, caught red-handed.
So the game was up. It all unraveled from there.
Yep. They arrested her, and the whole horrifying truth came out. 14 friends murdered over about 10 years, all because of her addiction to online gambling.
It's just mind-blowing. How could someone live with themselves after doing something like that?
It's almost impossible to comprehend, isn't it? I mean, what goes on in someone's mind to make them think that taking a life is the answer?
The addiction obviously played a huge part, twisting her perception of right and wrong. But you have to wonder if there were other things going on too, deeper psychological issues that made her capable of such violence.
Yeah, it really makes you think about the dark side of human nature, and how someone can seem so normal, so trustworthy, while they're hiding such a dark secret.
It's a sobering reminder to be cautious, even with the people we think we know best. Because sometimes the people closest to us can be the most dangerous.
Absolutely. So if this case has you as captivated and horrified as we are, I encourage you to check out some other resources on this topic. There's a lot out there about the psychology of addiction, criminal behavior, and other true crime cases that explore this kind of darkness.
It's worth digging deeper and learning more, especially if it helps us understand how to better protect ourselves and those we care about.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, stay safe out there.
And stay informed.